on, and then you had Texter being taken by the Chiefs.
Well, we're into it.
It was brutal. It was brutal for them. But
people are finally sick of seeing our faces. I think they must have
never
spammed chat enough. Start the game, please.
Could
so we
never
finally
be sick of that.
Just the right amount. Anyway, so Athletico starting on CT, Ground Zero starting on T. And so from the Ground Zero lineup, I do remember Wk2, Moojus, and Majestic, I think. Not sure
and yes, and I've just looked it up. You were right. Void, since champs, Void out, APOC dud in.
Okay. So my foggy memory does serve me okay sometimes. But where are the T's going to go? They've just defaulted across the land for now.
Well, they're taking it A main slowly. They could boost up to mid, but they're not going to. They're going to take it into main.
Yep, well, APOC's all the way in Squeaky. Don't know if anyone knows he's there.
Majestic's about to head out and make some noise potentially. As he does. He's going to start moving, and that'll signal Ground Zero to make their way onto the A site. It is not working at all. Moojus, though, has picked up 2. And Extinct, the last player remaining. The bomb's way at the back of the site. And Extinct has picked up a frag here. That's a 1 versus 2. He can get to the back of the site. And 2 players come around. 1 tap comes through. And 1 player remaining. Fakes the bomb. Peeks out on Nickez and fires. What was that? 3 shots to finally get the kill. Looking for the bomb plant for an extra $300 in his pocket, which he will get. And he's come out of nowhere, basically, with that.
That was pretty good.
And that nice little fake. On that last, what was that? Destiny still up at the end? That was the last frag?
Wasn't it Nickez?
Or Nickez, that's it.
Yep.
Just sort of looked confused in the end. I don't think he fired a shot.
Yeah. Maybe he just missed a few. I'm pretty sure I did see the bullets going around. But
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he was even landing the body shots. Although that sometimes happens, right? If you're trying to hit the headshot, you just miss altogether.
Yeah, well, it's high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. Going for that headshot. You get the 4 times, but it's very difficult to hit.
Well, yeah. So, mid control coming out for Ground Zero. As we are going to see Nickez, who was boosted up in events, go down to the Mac 10 of Wk2. Destiny has spotted one on the scouts, and that's kind of hinting towards he may be in the AWP. For now, APOC Dud wanting to take the long-range Mac 10 spray.
Yeah, 3 Mac 10s going in as well. That's a nice little weapon to bring into rounds such as this. But Destiny could be dangerous with that.
Yeah. So
scout in hand. Could Destiny be taking up the AWP duties if he's coming out with
well, Extinct is going to take down Flicks, so that's a question for after this round, I suppose, or maybe a few rounds' time when we do see the AWP board up. There's Plant will surely be going down in just a moment. It's Destiny and Gaz are going to be peeking from up top. It's going to fall back maybe. There's flashbangs coming out, but Destiny dodges them perfectly. And it looks like Athletico can't find any way into the site at all. They've just been kept on out, kept at bay by these bullets. And it's a bit of a nothing round here. Willie with another one. Willie with another! So, he's gotten himself 3. Can he get the 4th? No. Scout's going to shut him on down. And now Destiny is gone. Can't land the headshot, so Majestic is going to stay alive with that one. And what Athletico going to do here? Full save, I'd say. They do have some players with quite a bit of cash, though.
Yeah, Flicked by Deagle.
Yeah.
You can pretty much go down to just over that 2K mark.
Oh yeah.
And then
3 Mac 10s again.
Be quite happy moving into round number 4. Yeah, why not? You know that it's not going to be a big purchase from Athletico, so they get 1-2 with the Mac 10s. For a 3rd one as they move out onto the site. Nickez will answer back. Moojus gets his own. It's a 4 versus 1 now. It's the last play. Nickez up at heaven here. Or Destiny, sorry. That was weird.
Oh, he's got a nice shot there on Majestic, and APOC Dud is going to take some damage, but the double molly is going to force him on back. And, man, he could go for this, but I don't like his chances. It's snowballs.
May as well with a P250. He's contemplating firing for that wall bang. Just a couple seconds too late there. And he's going to retreat that P250.
Well, you know, they know his position. Like, I suppose maybe the thought here is don't give him the extra money, either the 600 or 300. And, you know, and the pistol. Maybe he's going to toss it over to the AWP. He's down one before Moojuice will take him down in the fly. So that was an AK drop, but of course Moojuice can pick it back up, and that is a lot of cash for Ground Zero thanks to those SMGs.
Certainly right, Ground Zero building up that bank balance.
They did lose a lot of people though that round, but you know they would have been tossing those Mac 10s away this round anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really change too much for them. They've still got that AK there.
Well, is Destiny going to buy the AWP?
I suppose that is the question right now. They are on the CT side, so that's where you definitely do want to get an AWP out or not. It's a heavy investment right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be no armor. You can afford one flash. Well, you can get a smoke or a nade as well.
He still hasn't bought. Oh.
It's a coin flip right now,
here we go.
but yeah, I think this is the better position just at this moment to go for the M4.
Yep.
Especially if you're not as confident in the AWP role. I mean, if you got your star AWP on the team, like if you've got Grat hanging out there, you're just like, look, man, I'll trust you to go with a glass cannon.
Yeah.
But I don't mind this at all.
Well, default once. No, not for default. A is where most of the players are going to go. Actually, I think 2 are boosted, maybe. Can't quite tell from the mini-map. But yeah, they are default now, spread out across the map, of course. Just going to take control what they can. APOC out of Moojuice have taken a bit of damage. I think that may have been from some nades. Tons of nades coming into mid as they are going to enter. Is Destiny going to be checked? Yes, he is. APOC is going to take him on down. So, 5 on 4 now. No one hiding by sandbags, but APOC doesn't know that quite yet. Maybe a molly will head there soon. I think one might have gone there earlier, actually.
Well, there is mid control for them now.
Yeah, they can go anywhere they want.
One player gone back to get the bomb. Still got Majestic over Sunroom.
Oh no, he's left it still.
37 seconds to go. You'd think they want to grab it at some point. They've only got 1 frag as well. So Ground Zero flirting with time here.
Yeah.
As Athletico just need to hold out. They have sent Majestic back. This is very dangerous right now for Ground Zero.
Willie's not going to check this, is he? Nickez, easy kill there.
They have to run onto the B site now.
It's not a great position, but they do have control of it. They are going to deny Sync from Heaven with a flashbang.
8 seconds to go. He's got to jump around on. And he's planting.
Yeah.
Just in time there.
Just in time or time to perfection?
Just in time. Just in time.
Well, Gaz is going to fall out, take down Moojuice, send down some more bullets in the directions of the 2 on site. APOC dart on a 3k, low on HP, but so is Extinct. Athletico are going to have to go for this one. They 2 on 2, it's perfectly doable. Hit on Nickez. Nickez is going to first. The wallbang's coming down from Extinct onto Extinct, but Nickez is going to find it from the side instead, and that is Athletico putting themselves on the board.
A scary one there. As I said, I would have liked Ground Zero to just sort of pick up the bomb and go B about 20 seconds early in that piece.
Be decisive, make a decision.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it coming down to the wire like that. I mean, it's
I
exciting to watch.
Yeah.
But
like one thing goes wrong and your round is gone.
Maybe if there was like 2 players left on Athletico, but with 4 players left, you're going to have them stacked as 2 and 2. You know you're running into players hiding on the side. If you can frag them out, then fine. But it does get a bit scary. Ground Zero now on a pistol armor buy, except for Moojuice. He doesn't have any armor. A little bit of utility, but Athletico definitely looking a bit better. They have a scout onto Destiny.
Well, maybe they weren't expecting armor in this round, but Willie's got a lot of utility to work with. Same as APOC did. But Destiny can hit the headshots apparently as he's taking down Moojuice. So that's one of those pistols off the board. That is the one without armor as well, so he didn't have to go for the headshot.
No, but it's not. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that.
Funnily enough, it feels like.
He just sees a head and pops off of that.
Oh!
Whoa, jeez. Nice shot there. Gazzle will answer back onto APOC Dud.
Oof. That was nice, but man advantage is in firm control of Athletico. So, Ground Zero have decided B might want to be where they want to go. And his presence has been shown towards A. You got the full 2-2 stack, of course. So, Ground Zero announced their presence. So they're going to shoot out the window. The smoke's going to deny them something. Some vision. And they are entering out into the side. Ooh, Majestic flashed up and gone down to Flicks as it looked like both players missed a few shots. There we go. Something's happened. It's up to Willie KS with 19 HP. No, he's dead. And that is Athletico picking up that round with a...
What was that?
A bit of stop-motion animation.
Okay. So, Ground Zero will be able to buy up this round. They are pausing. That was one of the stranger... I mean, like, what are you waiting for there? Very interesting one there, but doesn't go for it in the end.
Indeed. So yeah, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, fair enough. But so we got 2 to 3 here. Ground Zero come away with the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
That first one was
all up to
extinct.
Yes, he clutched that. That was nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah, with the Glock. Athletico maybe looking a bit like they're still warming up. Of course, you know, we did start a little earlier than they were expecting. Thanks to the previous game, going a bit fast.
Yeah, Greyhound doing the number on Avant.
That being
Gaming
said, Athletico have looked pretty good in these last 2 rounds. Like, of course, you know, last round they were up against just pistols, but you know they've been hitting some good shots.
Yeah, well, it's looked very close. I mean, where's the last one?
I think it just makes Athletico have looked more tight-knit than they did last week, maybe.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, they just looked a lot better than what we saw last week. And maybe it is, you know, just the fact they're going up against Ground Zero instead of Corvidae. Maybe they've got a bit of a mental game going on there.
I think we've seen one full buy round so far. That was round number 4.
Yep. And that was the 2-on-2 of the retake that was nicely done by Nickes.
Yeah, that's where Ground Zero just waited and waited.
Yeah.
Waited.
Yeah.
Just reminded me of old Avant Gaming.
Yeah.
For, was it AM Season 1? They would just not decide where they wanted to go. But looking at the ladder now, Avant Gaming have started this season off at 0-4 right now.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
It's not. Well, they've played the Chiefs. They've played Greyhound. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah, I suppose, you know, you can say, you know, you've started off against the probably 2 top teams in this league.
Pretty much the 2 scariest teams that there are in the league. Starting it off. If you could have got one out of that, basically, you'd have been pretty happy. I mean, they obviously want more than that. They want to win lots, but it's a very hard position to come back from now. Even though, like, if you draw up the season as Avant, you go, right, probably take those losses.
Yeah.
They can draw up this season, fine, get back up to sort of that. If you can get 8 wins for the season, you can pretty much guarantee yourself a land. So you got 14 games.
Yep.
7 times 2. That's 14. Quick maths. You want to get to that 7-8 mark. 7 gets scary.
Yep.
8 to 9, you're pretty much coming. Bar other things happening. Nickes opening this one up early. Ground Zero.
Deciding to buy?
Well, deciding to buy, but not fully buy. They've left an interesting amount left on players. About an average of a K left on the players.
And it's not really working.
If they can get a bomb plant, that'll mean they can buy, but then you get that bomb plant.
And it's not looking like it, that's for sure. Nickes trying to get something through the smoke. Although they have forced quite a few members to lean towards B. We do have Gaza still on the A bomb site, of course, and still there to rotate early if need be. But He is going to spot out a few of these Ground Zero members and just fall off the end of the timing. That was so close right there. Extinct's gone down to the headshot from Nikez. He was on 7 HP, so it wouldn't have mattered what hit. As Destiny is going to see Willie KS take him down easy as you like, and Flix is going to finish off onto Majestic and claim himself an AK.
Yeah, so that will mean they don't have the money to purchase here for Ground Zero. They'll buy up some pistols going to this round. Hope they can steal it away.
Athletico just shut down entrances to any site. Like Ground Zero just looked like they smacked into a brick wall.
Yeah, and they didn't really want to commit to a site either.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in a round where it looks like they set the economy up for where they needed a bomb plant.
Mind gaming themselves.
You feel like a rush should be sort of the goal. Just get it down and move into the next round with a buy. Well, I mean, they could have not bought and had a buy anyway.
Oh, sick! What have you done? Just 4. Spray down, and Gaz is going to finish it off. Wow.
Oh, you can do that as well.
There's your rush. Once again, brick wall Athletico. Nothing getting past.
Can I call that a walk instead? I don't know. I don't know if I want to call that a rush. They just got
a brisk walk into the bomb site.
into the meat grinder that is Sync.
Yeah.
Absolutely smashed them. They're going for Ground Zero, going for a more standard play, which worked for him earlier on in the piece. We've got Majestic playing Sunroom.
Yep.
Willie KS, who's taking the AWP. Kind of that garage area.
This is where Destiny got wrecked last time, trying to hide down in one of these corners. He was checked, of course. Surely they're going to check again, but he's trying to play a slightly different position this time.
Take the bomb. Oh, heading towards Squeaky. Ground Zero playing these. Well, they got smashed last round, so they want to slow it down a bit. We'll smash the last 2. They're not going to check where it is, and Destiny gets out 2. That's a good trade out from that sort of position.
Just lined up for him. His readjustment of positioning works perfectly, and you know now it's a meat grinder called Destiny. He's going to get forced out of position next to the mollies, and Willie KS is going to take him down. So that's 1 frag traded back, but still Ground Zero just chilling in mid, or just before mid, not doing anything.
Well, they'll take the bomb A main with 1 player and send 2 mid. They can have mid. Nikos can go through Z connector there if he wants to.
Oh, Willie KS isn't even looking the right way, but he does find the frag. But Nikos is going to finish it off with 2 and sink 1 for himself. And yeah, Athletico, once again, holding fast on these bomb sites. Their defense is looking tight. It's just like wherever Ground Zero go, 2 players get picked off and they just get shut down, just chill out and go, what do we do, boys? I don't know, you go first. I'll refrag.
Now, Ground Zero had enough for a pretty decent buy round. Only I think Majestic was a little bit low.
Well,
and I think he still could have gone Galil Armor.
Flix getting the multi-frags! Nikez is going to take down one of them and ruin his ace, but it's a 4K and an assist from what I could see. Flix feeling... it seems like Athletico members are taking in turns to wield the meat grinder.
Well, they're just walking into different players in the end. It's not like it's your turn, it's just they... I'm still confused by that round by Ground Zero. I really thought they would have gone, especially on the T side, I really thought they would have just gone for sort of 4 AKs. They're committing to having an AWP onto Willie KS. They couldn't afford the AWP last round. That's about the only thing that I think they really want to go into rounds with an AWP. That's why they didn't buy it last round.
Yeah. And they're playing with no confidence right now, like none. As they are down a man in this round already. Destiny and Moojuice probably about to face off when this smoke clears. Moojuice expecting his position here. Hasn't quite seen him though. Well, Willie KS is going to answer onto Gaza, so he's won that AWP duel right then and there. A side only got 1 member on it now. Moojuice just cannot find the angle onto Destiny's position there. Destiny has squirreled himself away in the corner.
And under a minute remaining now. Ground Zero It's a bit slower again.
No, rotates, come on in. Wow, Sync is going to go down to APOC as he's pushed into A main. And more utility is going to come on out. Nickez has picked up that AWP.
They're calling for the rotate though, and they can come from behind. Destiny picked up a player from behind. Everyone fell apart on the site. And Ground Zero just being destroyed once again. They threw a lot out onto the site, but just couldn't make anything work. They're going for a double AWP now, Athletico. Don't worry who one AWPer is. They got two. As it'll be Destiny and Gaza. There is a... So this is what the buy I expected 2 rounds ago. Right here. Because one player, Wk2, was the low one this time. I don't know why they didn't do this 2 rounds ago. Not to say that this will work either for Ground Zero. They haven't won a round after their pistol rounds. It's currently 7 in a row to Athletico, but I think that was 2 rounds they didn't need to lose.
Gaza fully wiped from that beautiful pulp flash right there. As he is narrowly going to miss the shot onto Wk2 though. Another one's come on out. He's managed to dodge that one, and you know Wk2 gained that control, and then he's just going to fall back from it, thanks to a very similar flash.
Now Ground Zero again taking this one quite slow. I mean, when they're taking it quick, they get just meat grinded. When they take it slow, they then walk into a meat grinder later. They have really struggled, even if they get the first pick.
Yeah.
They're getting destroyed. They're going for a bit of mid control again, which hasn't worked for them at all. Athletico's just shut them down at every turn. Athletico's been really good at just holding these sites. I mean, that's that's what you want from your CT side. Just that you don't have to get aggressive. Just hold the sites. Just play it patiently. They got to come to you.
Well, here comes the T side. They're going to burst down to the side. APOC does got the first one. Destiny's found Majestic, but Extinct will trade back on to Nickez. This is the bomb plant. Man advantage for... that was a bit messy. For Ground Zero, although it's getting traded back as Flix has found another one. So, 3 on 2. And Extinct is very lit.
Should be around for Ground Zero, but Athletico still in it. Both players have kits. Guys are coming out onto the side. He's not to be able to win that duel. Juice picks up the last 2.
There's a few missed shots there.
Through. Athletico, they've got money saved up. One player was on 16k.
You're going to see another double AWP, you reckon?
I think Destiny will buy an AWP here.
What's that zoom banger?
I guess. Ground Zero.
Nope.
No. And Gaz has gone for the AWP. Okay. So Ground Zero getting back into their AWP setup, but I mean, this is what I talk about. I don't know why they didn't go to the blue buy like ages back. Wk2.
Where was that from? I thought
it was a shot, and he'll take it.
Oh yeah, you'll take those every day of the week, won't you? So, man advantage for Ground Zero, but that does not mean that this round is said and done. Gaza. Oh, he's got a lot of control, and he's going to take down Juice as he tries to peek into that one. Perfect crosshair placement, of course. You don't really have to place it. Oh! Extinct through the squeaky door. It's going to rip off Gaza's head, so bye-bye AWP, and it is in a very unretrievable location. And I think the hit's coming in as well. Nades and such raining into the bomb sites. A lot of molly coverage, making sure ground is going to be hard to gain control of. Sync is going to take down one before Majestic is there for the trade. So it's a 3 on 2, and Ground Zero so slow. Another through the smoke from Extinct. Whew. So, all up to Nickez now. 1 on 3.
Last player rotating around here from the B side.
He's got cash. He can go for this. Go for those hero plays, of course.
Yeah, may as well. They've still got mostly... Well, they've still got one player above 10k. So they've got money for the buy next round. Doing a lot of damage through the smoke here. It's been sort of the map. Somehow it's been... Oh, no, that was the previous one on Inferno. That was really weird, but...
yeah, a few strange plays, of course, but... Well, Athletico are still in the lead, 7-5.
Yeah, getting themselves back in here, Ground Zero. They've got 2 bomb plants out.
Athletico can still buy though, 5 M4s.
And they should, yeah, they'll be able to buy next round as well if they do happen to lose this one.
That's what building that bank up does for you, means you can buy after buy after buy. But where are Ground Zero going to head towards? Once again, just spread out across the map. Trying to find an Athletico member pushing. Athletico have been very disciplined, haven't they?
Certainly have. And Sync will pick up Extinct through the squeaky door.
Oh, yeah.
May have opened it and been seen, though.
Always love those kinds of kills. Don't expect them, but when they come out, you feel a bit cheeky.
Yeah, Athletico with the 2. Over to B, 1 mid, 2 A. Nice little split going on. 4 players from Ground Zero are going to hit B through main.
It's like their nades just aren't coming out fast enough. Then the counter nades come in and the rotates come in, and then they're all dead. Like, they need to, just work as a unit. This Ground Zero side.
Yeah, they're not out onto a site before rotates come through.
Oh, yeah.
Athletico still hasn't gone for a rotate yet. They're not full out. So I don't think there may be 2 there, but I think Nick has got a bit of information. They're still not pulling the players over from A. Nick has firing down, gets one on the edge of the smoke. He sees more, but he can't finish him off. Only 2 players remain for Ground Zero with low health. Destiny from the vents, he'll get them. And that is Athletico stopping the tide, 8-5. And
I was expecting some more meat grinder stuff there, as Nick has looked like he was about to get going before Willie shut him on down.
Round 14 coming in. Ground Zero, they are going to force in here. They're going to have a Galil and a CZ onto Majestic. That's pretty much all their money spent.
Oh, yeah.
So this is risky for them moving forward. They would have been able to afford into the next round.
You just shut down like that. At least Majestic can now pick up his AK though. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, Galil, sorry.
So what? They lose their CZ player. It's not the end of the world, but Willie Chaos has taken a huge chunk of damage as well. If they lose this round, they are going to be on a very, very poor buy for the last round. So that's where the danger did come in, but they're going for glory. They don't want to give more rounds up.
Seems like Ground Zero just have no direction. They'll start the round
Well,
and they'll do nothing.
They're going back to mid up this boost. It doesn't really work for them. I mean, they got Destiny once. Destiny with a new angle. He will be found by Apoc Dud. Yep. And they tie it back up, but more damage going down onto Apoc Dud. So 2 players lit.
Well, into checkers. Gonna throw out their nades onto B, and that's where they'll be pushing. But here comes the counter utility. Majestic has found his 3rd kill for this map. That's going down before Flix has found him in reply. So it's a 3-on-3, but the site is in control. Oh wait, no, sorry. Flix is still on the site hiding. He's expecting 2 flashes.
Still good. Ground Zero with the health disadvantage. Athletico. Alright, they've taken that shot that time, killing the player behind the box. And now chucking the bomb across the... At least he got the bomb across.
Yeah, but at the expense of Extinct.
Yeah, you don't want to actually come into line of sight there. The nade coming through. Sync picking up the Kobe. Now Willie Chaos. Oh, he's missed the shot. And Sync finish it off. He'll have the G-Fuse in here. And Ground Zero are not going to have a good buy coming into the next round.
Once again, Ground Zero just playing very poorly. It's like, they'll start and they'll stop and they'll start and they'll stop. Like,
yeah, it's just fragmented, no flow, I think, is what you're...
It's like they're asking the Magic 8 Ball, like, hold on, boys, let me ask, should we keep pushing? Oh, no, we got to turn around now, or, it seems like they're just...
Yeah. So the plant will at least mean they can get a AK onto Apoc Dud, but it's CZ, 2 flashes for most of the other players. Good amount of armor. Dak for Destiny, and he goes down to a CZ.
Full flash. But Nick wants to get inquisitive, and he's taking down Moojus before Apoc Dud using that AK can take him on down, but he's gone down to 4 HP. He's going to toss off the AK, of course.
Extinct, if he can get around this corner, he's got that Dak he wants.
Oh yeah.
That's not what you want to give up to it. And they've picked up an M4 as well into Apoc Dud. He's only got 4 health.
On the bright side, it is last round, so you don't need to worry about several rounds of the Dak as Extinct is going to find his first one.
It has picked up a trade for him. Ground Zero. They came into this with 4 CZs. armor and an AK. And they're doing... AK was onto APOC dot as well. CZ took out the dash.
Whew.
And
Nice
now back
shot.
to a 2 versus 2 right on here. Sinks out the advantage, gets the bomb carrier, but it's traded out. And Majestic, the last player, it's a 1 versus 1 for the last round of the half. He's going to get the bomb plant down. Flix does have a kit, of course.
Both players with tons of utility to work with.
And now is Majestic
he's
looking
got
the right way. It's the wrong way. Oh, this is... They can't catch a break, ground zero.
Even
Looking the wrong way, and Flix will come out at the right time. Pick up what he would have thought would have been a quite more difficult clutch, but he gets it in the end. We'll be right back with the second half of Cache. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the Cyber Gamer Premier League, brought to you by AOC, Western Digital, SSD, AMD, and Download Festival. Athletico versus Greyhound here. We're in map number 1 of the second series for the night. The first series went 2-0 to Greyhound against Avant Gaming in emphatic fashion. Athletico looking to try and do the same as Greyhound did. Ground zero looked a bit fragmented on their T side. They're over on the CT now. We'll see if things can go better for them. Yeah,
now they don't have to push. Like, they can sit back and hide like they seem to want to do the whole time on the T side. So this might be a bit better for them.
Yeah, that's what Athletico could do. They never had to really force the issue. They never sort of got aggressive from their CT side. They held back. 4 players at Squeaky. Last one coming up main. Sync comes out onto the site. Playing for contact. And Extinct will answer back with 2. 3 for Extinct now. He's very good in pistol rounds. He clutched the previous one, 3 versus 1.
He's allowed to reload, but that doesn't do him too well, as it's now in a 1-on-2 for Destiny. We saw the T-Store last time, and they do it again. Destiny this time, stepping on up.
With a 3K in the end, getting the last kills at around the same position. Deja Vu coming through. Athletico go to 11-5 here. Scary times for ground zero.
So now it's ground zero's turn to go on a tear. Well,
kind of. Well, the question is ground zero going to force here? They are. That has been sort of meta coming through CZ's. Athletico, MP7, Mac 10. Another SMG in the UMP. 2 AKs coming through. Ground zero for CZ's. P250. We're seeing work. These CZs, they won the last round with CZ. Starting out with 4 CZs, but picking up Dak-Daks and whatnot.
Indeed, but that's Sync taking down Willie. As we're going to see Sync with another one. Gazza with his own before he's traded on back. So, 4-on-2. And Athletico have got full control of B. Looks like Extinct and Moojuice are completely locked out right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if they just opted to save these. No need to give Athletico more cash.
Moojuice doesn't have armor, so I'd expect him to get a little bit more aggressive. But they're not gonna have money for the next round.
He's found himself an MP7, so we might want to try and keep that. Oh, we are. Nikez is going to spot Extinct. He can't land any shots. Long range CZ, not
he'll
good.
Definitely want to keep that MP7 now.
And
maybe
CZ.
A frag with it. Moojuice has $1,500, but apart from that, 150 is the highest on ground zero. So they are definitely not going to be able to afford a buy going into round number 3.
So yeah, he'll surely toss over his CZ to someone and keep the MP7, or maybe just chuck the MP7 to someone who might be feeling it or something. Whoa, he's trying to throw it away, but he's going to keep it in the end.
Keep it in there. So they can at least get something going here. It's not like...
Is he going to keep both guns to himself?
Yes.
All right.
I don't understand that either, but okay.
I doubt he's going to live long enough to use all the bullets in the MP7 and pull out the IKEA pistol.
Yeah, that is rather doubtful.
But all this A bomb side is completely clear. Apoc Dud is going to spot Gazza. Missed a few shots, and Gazza's taking him on down. Flicks is going to get the Toronto players coming from behind. As Nick is with another one. Money from the SMGs though, but it's not all too bad in the end. Gazza on 2, Flicks on 10. They're low. There's Destiny's Phoenix. Thanks all up to Majestic with the USP. Nothing to...
They've got the SMGs, at least the low players on Athletico, so they're not going to be worried if they die too much. They can take these through for a bonus round now. It's not going to happen. They're going to buy an AWP anyway.
Yeah.
At least he keeps some armor to be that utility. Flicks probably hang on to this UMP, and one player for Ground Zero has dropped out of the server. At 13-5 at the moment. This is well, rather depressing for the Ground Zero faithful.
Yeah, they just need to have some faith in themselves.
I think so too. I think so too. Just sort of more direction in the end. But Athletico looking good.
Yes. It may be a bit scrappy, but I think, they're just ironing out all the kinks of their squad. But overall, I'm seeing some good signs. Yeah.
Athletico, it's hard to compare to last week. It's a very different match.
Yeah.
I mean, against Corvidae, it was a close game.
Yeah.
Against Ground Zero here, a lot of the time, Ground Zero are making decisions that just don't make a ton of sense.
Yeah, I don't know. They just seem to not make decisions. That's what it is. They're not deciding what they want to do. They're just, half-assing it, really. Like, they're half pushed towards B, then they'll say, oh, maybe
kind
not.
Of throw the utility out, force the rotate.
Yeah.
Rotate takes them down as they do finally come onto the site.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is looking a bit that way. Just sort of, you want some more decisiveness.
Oh, yeah. Just go for it. Like, you got nothing to lose except the game, and,
But as the CT side now, they can't really do that. I mean, they can go full Rambo, but...
It's quite well, playing aggressive. It was
yeah, but that's when they had momentum as well. Trying to force momentum on the CT side is like
tilting. That's what it is.
It is so hard to do, especially when you don't have I mean, this is the time you can try anything.
Well, Apoc Dud has been spotted out in Z connector, and he is going to send down some damage and take none for himself.
There's a lot of mid control though for Athletico though, so
Willie's on 2. How'd that happen? Sounded like a UMP spray. So Flicks has gone down to 18 for his trouble. So
holding out Athletico, looking up highway here. When it comes to the A site,
I think
the bomb's B though. The bomb is Sunroom, and they have Flicks there.
I think Gazza didn't saw who was it, Moojuice, but Moojuice didn't see him when he jump peeked. But Gazza's got to go and pick on Apoc starting connectors. Majestic's going to take down Flicks down to second before Destiny is going to trade him on back. So they are heading out onto the B side, where it is just Willie with 2 HP and an M4.
Sink's not checking as well, goes down. Traded out 2 versus 2 now.
That's more than he could have hoped for.
But this will be the bomb plant for Athletico.
Still taking a bit of time getting over here is Ground Zero. Bomb's gone down, and that's surely going to make them speed up a bit. They especially don't have any kits.
Yeah, especially with no kit right now. That's what the force in round 1 did to him. There's no utility either. There's a smoke and a flash onto Gazza.
Well, they got to move soon. As Gazza's gone low, but he's going to take down Extinct, and Destiny is going to be there to take down Moojuice as well. Yeah,
both players win their duels on Athletico, and 14-5. It's the stage where Ground Zero has to get some synergy up moving into the next map, I feel, because this has not worked in any way, shape or form. I mean, they won the first 3 pistol rounds, they've only got 2 since that time.
And this was their map pick as well, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
Oh, that's not good signs.
Yes, this was their... yeah, I mean, they go through band 6 maps. The last one remaining is left over. Ground Zero had a choice between Train and Cache. Athletico was pretty good on Train. They got to overtime against Corvidae last week, so good for Cache, but... Ground Zero, not the best buy into this round. They will be at max loss bonus afterwards and able to afford quite substantially into the next round.
And it's an A stack as well, so Athletico just going to roll on into B, take it for free, and the bomb will just get rotated that way.
Yeah, I mean, you got to... I like the stack idea here.
Yeah, it's a good idea. They've definitely...
They got one player heaven. If he can pull out some magic in Wk2, KG50, he's not going to be able to pull out any magic with that. They've got no armor, no utility, no kits.
No hope right now.
Just the pistols to work with. Although they are flooding through tree room. They're smoked out right now. If they can come onto the site. Phenomenal retake. But Athletico with a 3+1 in that trade. Majestic goes down. Mujus, the last one remaining.
He's still in mid. He's decided, you know, guys, you try it, and if something happens, I might come in and join in. But otherwise, I might just go for some exits, try and save through a gun. But we're going to be looking down at the barrel of match point.
Yeah, you're going to have... yeah, most of the players either 3 or around 3.
Okay.
Sorry, 5k. So that's close to each other. 4 ground 0, so they can pretty much bite whatever they want. Or shouldn't be a problem for Wk2. He's got 6.3
yeah.
in hand.
Yep, there it comes.
They come full buy up here. Good amount of utility. They're going double up. They're getting Mujus onto the AWP. Mujus was the AWPer at Champs last year.
Right.
So definitely can use the thing. But they've got to make their stand here now. CT side with 2 AWPs on Cache. Otherwise Athletico, they'll get their first map victory for the CGP. Autumn summer split, autumn split. I think we've called it autumn. That's
First split.
first split. It's the autumn.
All right. Well, Mujus trying to hold down mid with the AWP, and he's going to find Flicks. It's a great way to start it off for ground 0. So, maybe that might put a bit more confidence in their step. There's plenty of flashbangs still forcing Gaza back. Wk2 is going to try and hide by Fork here as the flashes are coming on out. He's going to pop his head up any moment now. Or he'll have it removed if he doesn't move soon. Definitely going to hide in the smoke, and APOC Dud's going to peek and just lose that duel. Wk2 finally make his position known as Mujus is also going to chime on in. So it's a 4-on-2, but the bomb is going to be planted and Gaza is going to be able to cover from mid. Extinctor's going to take him on down though, so it's up to Sync in the 1-on-3, and he's going to peek into an AWP. Easy for Mujus right there. All he had to do is click.
And he can go... Well, they'll go get the plant eventually. They'll take through 2 AWPs into the next round as well. It did work. They only need to win 10 in a row to force overtime. Just triple their score.
You know what's going to happen now, right? it's just one of those
well,
things.
we saw Athletico go on a huge tear last week. I will just check that.
Pretty sure it was 9.
It was rather a lot.
Rather a lot. An official term for lots.
It was 9. Congratulations, sir. You've won the prize.
Yeah, as I said, sometimes my memory serves me good, but you know, half the time it's just a guess anyway. But no, I'm pretty sure it was 9. And you know, I was right. And Majestic, he's going to find Destiny playing on the edge of the smoke.
Yeah, it was 15-6 as opposed to... Well, now Ground 0 got
15-6.
it back to 15-6. They were 15-5. They've got one more to do. They've got the first pick. Majestic did get that onto Destiny. 3 players from Ground 0 going A, but Athletico are going to hit B through main very shortly.
Looks like a lot more confidence is in Ground 0's hands. Majestic's going to burn alive. He was stuck at the back. The check is there. And Extinct's going to try and ride on site. They know he's there as they did see the smoke coming out. But, and he's going to find the frag. But Nick is going to find one back in reply. He's on 19 HP though. 3-on-3 and 6 to sneak through the gap in the smoke. But Extinct isn't going to find that kill. And Flix is also taking down Wk2 before we get Sync killing himself. I think it might have been a bit of a 1G. And the plant is going to go down. So Mujus in the 1-on-2. Nikez with 19 HP. Flix with 86. And a bit of utility for him to work with, however.
Certainly is. Not out of it. He needs those 2 shots, but in a good position to come away
Oh, I think he's stuffed up. Going through the smoke. He's going to try a second time. He's shut down. That's the game. Atletico win it 16-6.
Yeah, bit of a messy map there.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some highlights coming out here. This is Destiny 2K. That's after he changed up positions. He got killed sort of trying to get those boost players.
Going to see some meat
The
grinders.
previous. Yeah, there was a lot of meat grinders in this. Flicks picking up quite a few. That's all the highlights we really need from that one.
Yeah.
The next map will be Inferno, I believe.